If loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. 'Cause if loving you means that I'm wrong at that, I'll be wrong all my life. Songs like that is what is making these people in this world crazy. What's up, beautiful people? Good morning. How you guys doing? Ah, this world we live in, though, is so crazy, you guys. Oh my goodness. So much is going on right now. So much toxic relationships we see. And today's topic is, why does love make you look like a fool? Someone asked me this question one day, and I said to them, love don't make you look like a fool. I understand that sometimes love can make you do foolish things, but if it's reciprocated, if it's equal give and take, it will never make you look like a fool. Because if that person understand who they are, loving on themselves, and they loving you properly, they not gonna act out of pocket. And vice versa. You loving yourself and you loving that person properly, you're not gonna act out of pocket. It's a healthy union. And that's what a lot of people are supposed to be doing. I'm like, why are people in relationships fighting with each other? That don't make no sense. Like, why are you in a relationship battling with each other, competing with each other? You know, like, it's not supposed to be like that. You guys are supposed to be each other's backbone. You guys are supposed to be balancing each other out. You guys are supposed to be supporting each other. Whatever area you not too good in, you know, your partner supposed to be strong in that. And then y'all just, you know, that is how I personally, you know, this is just me, a young girl, you know, I'm still young, I'm in my 20s, so I'm still learning life. But my perspective on how a healthy union is supposed to be is quite easy. It doesn't seem hard, but yet we see so many failed relationships. We see so many unresolved childhood traumas in relationships. And it's like, can we all just pause and understand that our life depend on it? See, when we go to other parts of the world outside of America, their culture, their way of living, their way of doing things is completely different than how the American culture is. A lot of times, the women, as soon as they turn a certain age and they're still a virgin, they're married off to a good family that take, you know, that she has a good family, that person has good. There's, you see what I'm saying? You don't see cases where murder rates are so high in relationships when people culture is different. See, in America, everybody at a certain age, whenever they start being attracted to the opposite sex, they start dating instantly. Don't know who, they don't understand who they are, don't understand the world. They just know they want to be in the comfort of another person, which is understandable. But when you get at a certain age and you see people are dropping like flies, women killing men and men killing women in relationship over relationship issues, it becomes unhealthy. Like, I'm being real. It's like you guys are stealing out the joy of what a relationship is supposed to be like. A relationship is supposed to be happy, blissful, fun, exciting, adventurous. You know, you're gonna have your moments where you guys are gonna clash, understandable, but it shouldn't be, that should not be the theme of your relationship. Your relationship should not be based on clashing and arguing and who can get the last word and who can say it better and who get, like, that's immature on all levels. It don't matter if you're in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s. That's immature. And that's what I always tell a lot of people. All I see in this world is grown ass children in adult bodies because of the behavior. See, yes, you look like an adult. You got adult responsibility, but your mindset is still like a child. It still needs more developing. But the reason why I say a lot of people are like that is because of the choices and decisions that they make. And I'm not saying we're supposed to make perfect choices. I'm not saying that, but it's okay. How many mess ups do you have to do or go through for you to be like, okay, I'm gonna change it? You know what I mean? It's like you taking a class and you failing. You showing up late every single day. 30 minutes before the class is about to end. You not getting none of the information that the teacher was saying before, but you expect to get an A, but you get an F, and then you upset. You can't. If you put in the same results throughout life, you're going to get the same results. I mean, if you are a person who has poor eating habits and you constantly keep eating unhealthy foods at late at nighttime, and you constantly keep drinking soda, and you constantly keep eating sweets or whatever it is, because some people like salty things, some people like sweet things, okay? Whatever it may be, and you're constantly consuming those things, how are you expecting to get to where you want to go? And that's where it is. As an adult, we have to ask ourselves these questions. No one's going to come in your life and ask you this question. You think your best friend or your best colleague or your best business partner, man, they got their own problems to worry about. They don't got time to hold your hand. They barely got time to hold their own hand. So a lot of people got to have an open mind on themselves and take this very seriously, because when people are entering into these relationships, they are not using their discernment, and they're going into these relationships, and these relationships are literally ending people's lives in all levels. Either it could be your finance or it could be your life. And I said this last year when I was speaking on Dear Men. It's like things don't change in this world. You can literally have a big old billboard that says stop killing each other, and somebody will walk in front of that billboard and kill somebody in front of the billboard. That's the type of world we live in. They don't care. So that's why I'm like, you know what? I only can speak my truth, and whoever feels me, feel me. And it is what it is. I can't force anything, and I'm not trying to force anything. I just want to give my perspective on what life should be like. Life and love should be easy. Not life, but love. Love should be easy. Life is going to be difficult because you're dealing with so much dynamics. But love should be easy, because you know why? Because there's so much going on in this world. Why in your union you want to create more chaos? Like, that's where your peace is supposed to be at. Like, when you leave the world, like, meaning like you leave your job and you go home, or you leave from hang out with your friends, you go back to your safe haven, wherever your significant other is at. That's your home. That's your peace. That's your oasis. But we don't see that. We see fighting. We see arguing. You know, we see a lot of pain. We see a lot of hurt, and it goes back to why a lot of relationships are broken, why there's a lot of failed and broken homes and relationships, because the foundation. A lot of people have a lot of unresolved problems, and it's okay if you've been through something. But what the world is telling you is you gotta check yourself at the door. You gotta go fix yourself. You gotta go work on yourself. You gotta go improve yourself. You gotta go be the best version of you first before you can go enter any relationship. That's what that means. That don't mean that you just go bring your trauma, and because you have men issue, because when you was young you have men issue, now you're an older woman, you got men issue, but you want to be in a relationship? Nah, you should be by yourself. You have trust issues, be by yourself. Don't date. No. Nobody got time. You're wasting other people's time. Because a lot of people do want to be in union. And there's some people who want to pretend like they don't want to be in union, but they still go sneak off and go be in unions. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be real with yourself. You gotta stand in that mirror, understand who you are, and stop wasting time, because at the end of the day, time is not in favor for anyone. Each day, each one of us is getting older. Not because I'm in my 20s, don't mean I'm in a few years, I'm gonna hit 30. Like, boom, and 40, then 50, then 60. So you see what I'm saying? So time is gonna go on. No one's in a better position. But what helps us as an individual is our awareness, our knowledge, our time we take to understand life. Where I get it. You're busy. You're jumping up and down out of your bed to go run, to go make ends meet, to come back home and do what you got to do. I understand that, but you got to stop and smell the roses. You got to. You got to stop and realize the pace and the track that you're on. If you are surrounded around people, places, and things that no longer serve you, you are a grown-ass adult. Ain't nobody gonna hold your hand. Let me tell you something. I just found out a case that happened 2 days ago. crazy. I don't even know the details on this case yet, but I just know the brief information. Okay, and I'm gonna give you the brief information, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna give you my opinion on it. I'm not gonna name any names because of the privacy of the family, but I am gonna give you the scenario so you can understand how this world works. You can like my mother always say. My mother is an islander. You could preach like Moses, or you could preach like Paul. It don't make no difference. People are gonna listen who want to. Who don't want to, not going to. And that's why in this lifetime, you see people on different sides of the spectrum. You see some people in better positions and some are not. Because people act like they don't want to take in information. Like they don't have the time to do that. You do have the time. That's what you're here for. You're here to take in information and make connection with the people in the world. Proper connection with the right people in the world. But how would you know you're making the proper connection? You have to learn first and start with you. You got to understand and have a clear vision of discernment. What it means to have discernment. Okay? And self-love too. Because when you love yourself, you're going to create healthy boundaries in certain scenarios. You're not going to just go meet a beautiful woman today and be like, oh, okay, I'm going to move her in. I'm going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to, whoa, 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 whoa. As pretty as you have made that sound, that's not even humane nor realistic. Who wants to go, what two strangers wants to go run into something that they don't know each other? You might rarely see that because there was a spark in that situation that those two was meant to come together instantly. That's very small percentage. But at the end of the day, I will always say take your time because it's important to take your time because people are losing their life. That's why. Take your time so you don't lose your life. Take your time so you can live to see 50, 60, 70, 80 and have a story to tell to help others. Take your time. There is no rush into dating. But that does not mean if you're a man, you go out there, you tamper with women's feelings. You don't just go out there and just start tampering with different women's feelings and expect I swore I added something on here. Did it delete? 1 second, you guys. I'm looking at my screen. I know. Good morning, Jason. How you doing? I know I looked at my screen. Okay, 1 second. This is the intro. Huh. Yeah, see, look. Oh, it didn't save. It did not save, y'all. Let me see something really quick. If y'all hear me clicking and clacking in the background, that's me clicking and clacking, okay? That's me. That's me trying to set something up. I had set this up last night, and this thing hating on me. They hated on me. Wait. Maybe. Hold on. Let me see something. I know I'm not. See, I got it. It's there. It's there, y'all. It's here. Boom! There goes my scene. I was trying to make sure I had my scene up before. Cause I'm like, wait a minute. I know last night I set this up. So I made sure I came prepared. Alright, right. So now we got some it's Friday, yeah. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's Friday, yeah. Okay, so let me tell you guys a story. So the case that I just came across is crazy. Now, the person was at Wendy's, right? They're at Wendy's, minding their own business. Yeah, right. No, they really was at Wendy's with their friend, like their homegirl, right? And before this happened, this person had told the ex, I don't know the details. You see what I'm saying? That's why details matter, you guys. So they told their ex, listen, I don't want to be with you no more, or whatever, right? Now, I don't think, I'm gonna say it at the end. Okay. I'm getting too excited. Let me say it. So the person tells me, I don't want to be with you no more, da, 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 right? So then I guess the man didn't take it too well, obviously. So it's 12:45 a.m. on a Tuesday, early in the morning, and the person goes to Wendy's with their friend. I'm assuming they're hungry, so they have Wendy's or whatever in the drive-through. Now all of a sudden, they get hit. They get rammed in. Boom. Right? They get rammed in. Then after they get rammed in, the doors automatically, you know when someone rams you in, your doors sometimes get jammed. You can't really run nowhere, right? So the car gets rammed in. The guy jumps out the car and he shoots up the car. He kills the girl, the driver, the one that said she want to break up with him. Shoots her up, shoots up her passenger, and then kills himself outside of Wendy's. Poor Wendy's, right? Poor Wendy's. You work so hard to have a business reputation, and we got drama outside our business, right? But anyways, so this is what I'm trying to say to you. Do I know what triggered that guy? No, absolutely not. I do not have a clue what triggered that guy. But what I am saying is there had to be some red flags in that relationship that kind of made her be like, this is not healthy. And it makes you think like, okay, well, Steph, if she's already involved into the relationship, let's say she halfway involved into the relationship, and then she starts seeing red flags. What do you think about that? Personally, I would say try to avoid the red flags before being in a relationship. Meaning that if you can be friends with no sexual interaction at all, because that's where feelings get involved. People get attached to you after they get sexually interactive with you. That's how some people are. So no sex at all. Get to know the person. Talk to the person. See how they are. Watch them through the different seasons. Because people can be one way, but they can't pretend for long. They only can pretend for a certain amount of time. Because then the real person or the real character starts to show after a while. So what I would say is take your time. You have to do these things, women, because we see so many women out here, and I'm not blaming her or him, because she could have cheated on him. She could have set him up. She could have stole his money. She could have did. And I'm not saying that those are justified reasons to take her life. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is there could have been an action, and that was the reaction to the action. You get it? So at the end of the day, we don't know the story. I don't know the story. I don't know why, and I don't think it will be even justified, even when we do know the reason why. Obviously, that person was emotionally unstable because he even took his own life. So that gives you a mindset that how much value he sees in himself. He didn't see no value in himself, because if he saw value in himself, he would not kill himself. But he did. And for you to be this, I don't care if you know this person for 40 goddamn years. There's no attachment in this world that is that severe. I'm seeing, okay, the reason why I'm saying that, look at these examples, right? And I know they might be a little bit different from each other, but they're kind of close, right? When we see people, family members, or let's say brother and sister get killed, right? We don't see the brother and sister to that person go kill themselves, right? They don't. They grieve, they get sad, sometimes they go retaliate, some people. But most of the time, we don't see them go kill themselves. So why in relationships, these men are so attached, or these women are so attached to the point that they taking themselves out as well in the process with the person? That is the question. That is the real question of, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. Like, even a person harm you, like, I don't get it. Like, my first instinct would be to just walk away. You know, you don't fight fire with fire in life. Sometimes there are people in this world who love confrontation. That's all they're about. They don't like peace. You have too much peace, they feel like there's a problem, there's something wrong. There are people who are just born into chaos, and that's all they're familiar with. And I'm not saying that's the case for this, but I'm giving you guys a perspective of the type of individuals that are in this world. So we can't pretend like that they don't exist, because they do. It's just each one of us is different and we react different. See, that's why they say, what's in your control? 70% of the world of what happens to you is not in your control. The only control you have is that 30% of reaction. How you react to that situation, people, place, and thing, that's the only percent of control you have. That other 70% is out of control. And that just shows you. So if you're dealing with toxic people or toxic situation or bad partnership in business or whatever, it doesn't have to be relationship. I mean, I've seen stories where business partner kill business partner over money. So it doesn't have to be as emotional as we might make it seem. It's still emotional because it was emotionally driven to harm somebody. To be able to want to kill somebody, you're emotional. You can't say you're not emotional because there was a feeling that made you react to it that caused you to harm the person. So that's emotion. That's emotion. So what I'm trying to say is, I want us to have understanding of how important we are. We are very important. You are important. I'm important. The person next door to you is important. The person down the street to you is important. Everybody is important. We should never make it feel like, oh, one person is more better than another. No, there's nobody like that. Well, it don't matter if you're rich or you poor. You die. You guys gonna die. Just die. There's no difference. Oh, because he's rich, he's gonna die different. And he's poor, he's gonna die different. You guys both dead at this point. You can't take none of what you got with you. You can't take your memories. You can't take your family. You can't take your money. You can't take your house. You can't take nothing besides your body. You can't even take your body with you because your body's left here and your spirit's gone into a whole nother. So nothing here belongs to us. Nothing. Not even your vessel. Your vessel is a temporary hold that you are borrowing until when you get old and you perish and you move on to the next realm of reality or whatever happens. My whole point is we get so attached to things onto this world that we put more value into than we need to. It's okay to love somebody. Love them with healthy love. Don't love them with toxic, obsessive love. You got to learn to control your emotions and understand that there's levels to how to control your love. You can love somebody. You can love somebody from a distance and don't speak to them at all. Okay? You can love somebody up close. Okay? And it's just controlling the emotions, because I'm seeing so many people are killing each other, and I'm like, you're killing each other for what? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. I'm pretty sure that in this lifetime we can come to a common ground where we can have peace. I know you're thinking, wow, is that really tangible, Stephanie? Yes, of course. If we believe it, life is what we make it. Now, if you live in a life and your life is chaotic, it's because you have accepted that. You've accepted those people, places, and things who come into your life and to add chaos. You're allowing it. So you can't blame nobody. You can't get upset with nobody because you are the adult. And it's like this. Think of it like this. Let me try to bring it down. You are your bodyguard. The building, the door behind you is you. You've got to stand in front of your door and check everybody that comes in your door. That's how you got to do it. You got to stand there and check everybody who comes in through that door. That's your life. Because a person, a beautiful face, or a handsome man, or a good opportunity that looks like a good opportunity can jam you. You know how many people who did bad business deals and right now they are locked up and off the streets? Huh, so many. So many, it's ridiculous. Either people are dying or going to jail. So many people are doing bad business deals, thinking that it's good, thinking that's a sweet deal, or it's gonna be a quick one, whatever it may be, and then they get jammed because it was planned the whole time. They think that it was supposed to go in their favor, but in reality, the whole thing has been planned out for it to fall apart. Gotta be careful, you guys. Gotta be careful because you can't play with your life. And when you loving you and you loving the right person, they will never make you look like a fool. They will be by your side and protect you in all different type of levels. And protection does not mean like putting up the fist and fighting all the time. Protecting could be like giving their insight and saying, hey, you know what? I don't think you should be doing X, Y, and Z right now because da 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 da. That's protecting that person. That's love to me. That's when the person takes their time out to talk to you, to teach you, to guide you, to give you some insight. That's that love, that nurturing love that a lot of homes and a lot of relationships do not have. Nobody want to talk to nobody, but everybody want to go lay up in the bed and go do all the little nasty things with each other, but nobody wants to sit down and get to pick each other's brain and understand, okay, is this person trustworthy? At the end of the day, life is always going to be what we make it, you guys. Okay? It's going to be what you make it, and I'm not saying that my viewers are angels, because that's what a lot of people like to do. A lot of people like to play the victim, like, oh, people always come for me. People always come for me. Oh. That's what people are, right? They always cry victim. But in reality, it takes two to tango. It takes two people to tango. So what I would say is acknowledge and take accountability for the position and the role that we all play. We all play. And then you start from there. Don't do the victim. Nobody cares about the victim. Nobody cares about the tears. Nobody cares about all the emotion. You have to be an emotional person for you to care about some emotional shit. If you're not an emotional person, you're gonna look at it from a logical standpoint and say it doesn't make no sense. And I need you to make it make sense. And a lot of people don't make nothing make sense. They come out here in this world, grown ass adults, make excuses of why they can't do the things that they want to do in life, and then they make poor decisions and be around the wrong man or wrong female, and they get their life taken. And that pisses me off. I'm not mad at the person. I'm mad that they didn't get an opportunity to be their best version of them. I'm mad because they don't see the beauty of life. I'm mad because they don't see how masterpiece of a masterpiece they are. That's what I'm upset. So it comes from a place of love and care in a very passionate, hard love, I love you way. You know what I mean? Because I'm a person like this. If I care for somebody, I'm hard on you. I'm hard on a lot of things. That is naturally how I am. I'm like one of those people that's like, damn, you can't lighten up a little bit. But then I'm a happy-go-lucky person when I want to. When it comes to business and putting things down and doing what I got to do to get it done, I don't play. There's no room to play. But when it's time to have fun and to just relax, let my hair down, I know how to have fun. It's a balance. But a lot of people, they don't want to be responsible for their life. They want to be like, oh, I should be able to do what I want to do and live what I want to live and travel to the other side of the world alone. That's another thing. I'm seeing women travel to the opposite side of the world by themselves. Now, I don't want to sound like a scary person, but I don't think that's safe. I don't even care if we go in a group. I'm still scared. People are crazy. You don't see groups get kidnapped all the time? I'm a very beautiful woman. They don't take me. Hell no. Hell no. Nope. They don't take me and take advantage. No. I'm staying my booty here. Even though United States ain't no better, it's still a little bit. At least I know my backyard. You know what I mean? At least I can kind of, move through my backyard a little bit. If I go to a whole nother country, I know nothing. Do I even speak their language? Like, like, you know what I'm saying? People do not look at that. They just, oh, I'm gonna go have fun. Oh, I need to escape. Oh, I need to. What the hell is going through your mind that you need to go to the other side of the world just for you to feel at peace? You see what I'm saying? People try to fill in that void, but in reality, I'm telling you, the best way to fill that void is to start caring for yourself. And caring for yourself is making sure that you are not associating yourself around people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Caring for yourself is make sure your health is in good intact. Caring for yourself is basically thinking positive thoughts and allowing you to stay in a positive vibration. Yes, the world is rough. The world is rough, but no one said you can't be happy. Who said that? Why you can't be happy? Why you can't smile? Why you can't laugh? Why you can't dance? Why you can't sing? Why? Why? Because other people are not that happy right now. It's nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. At the end of the day, we all adults, and some people made their decision. That's a choice they make. It is what it is. You know, there's a lot of women who have made bad decisions, and I would say bad decisions. They've made decisions, and it given them bad results. I remember last year when I was watching a video on YouTube, and it was this young girl, only 19-year-old, and she caught an STD. You know, from this boy that she was having a little fling with over the summer. And I think he gave her gonorrhea. I think he gave her gonorrhea. He gave her some STD that's not curable. So I'm not sure if gonorrhea is curable. I don't think he gave her chlamydia. Chlamydia, it can be cured. But I think gonorrhea, I gotta Google. I think gonorrhea is not curable. But yeah, he gave her an STD that was not curable. So she was stuck with it. Imagine that. You just start coming out into the world, young girl, fresh off the market, right? You got all the possibilities. I mean, you young, right? Fresh fruit. You can be whatever you want. And your start off is with the STD. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say, listen, life is tricky. Man, you could be doing good today. You make one bad, wrong decision, boop, gone. That's it. That's all it takes. Like, damn, I worked so hard. I spent 19 years keeping it clean and one dirty man. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Am I blaming the guy? No, of course not. I'm blaming both parties. I'm blaming both parties because at the end of the day, it could have been done better, and she shouldn't be a 19-year-old girl suffering with an STD. Now, I mean, when she meets the man of her life and her husband, you know what I'm saying? How's she gonna explain to him? Is he gonna want to stay with her after that? That's the question. See, that's the question. Tongue getting tied, y'all. That's the tricky part. That's the tricky part about it. So the reason why I bring that example up is because we can make certain decisions in our life, and it can cause us to be in a situation where we can't fix it. And that's where I'm trying to say, look out! Look out, you guys. Don't go down that pit. Because all you see over there is drama and problems and unhappiness. So to avoid that, the best thing to do is to look out for you. You're an adult. Mommy and daddy not gonna help you no more. You gotta look out for you and protect you because your life depends on it. Okay. So hopefully this was a quick video that was helpful to you guys. I'm actually dipping out. If you just tuning in, I appreciate everybody that stopped by, that came in that said good morning and hi. Um, what I want you to take with you today is take you serious, okay? I want you to take yourself serious. I want you to protect yourself because we live in a world that no matter who you are, no matter how great you are, there's gonna be some people, place, or thing that's gonna try to take that away. And that could be in a relationship that you're in that you think that's supposed to be good, that turns out bad. It could be anything, you know. Look at that young doctor. Rest in peace, you know. Handsome black man, okay, smart, educated, in college, you know, doing great things. He goes missing. You know, this has nothing to do with the topic. But what I want to say, I want to show you guys, it connects to the story I just told you about the young lady and her boyfriend. Because it shows you how your life can be ripped away from you. You know, so I want all my men, protect yourself. All my women, protect yourself. But let me tell you really quick about this young man. I mean, he goes missing. They can't find him. And then all of a sudden, they just found his body under the bridge in the water. You know what I'm saying? So in this world, man, this world we live in is very, very tricky. You gotta keep your eyes open and be very cautious. Because you could be a person who's not doing no harm to nobody. And crazy stuff try to come your way. So you know what? When that happened, you gotta karate chop it. Okay? Gotta just box it really quick. Don't worry about it. You gotta fight it back because sometimes in life it's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a battle. And you have to stand your ground in this world, especially as a man. Men get tried a lot. Women get tried just as much too. But you at least you hear the women talk about it. The men, they don't even talk about it. They go suffer in silence. At least us women, they put us on TV and we could go talk about it and everybody can understand where we coming from. So my whole point, my whole point that I would like to make is I want you guys to be safe out here. I want you to take your time in this world and make the right decisions when it comes to just just anything what you decide to do, your business, your relationship, anything. Just take your time. I hope the message that I delivered today was very helpful, you guys. I'm definitely going to be off. You should have came in early. Y'all should have came in early. Now y'all want to pop y'all big head self in. I'm just joking with you guys. I care for you guys. So I appreciate you guys for coming in. Don't forget to like this video. You be safe. Okay, you gonna have a prosperous day today. I don't care what no one say. Okay, for my people who listening right now, y'all right now are the lucky three who's gonna get that beautiful blessing today. Today's your lucky day. You gonna get that. You gonna get that extra. Don't you worry about it. From today to Sunday, it is yours. So I appreciate you guys. Y'all be safe. God go with y'all and protect y'all. And y'all keep on being the best version of yourself. And always remember, love will never make you look like a fool if you loving the right person. All right? And that right person got to start with you. Then you can go love others. All right? All right. Bye. Oh, I got a message for you. Message! My message today for you guys is you will not let anyone walk through your mind with their dirty feet. Ain't that something? The audacity of them to come put their dirty feet all up in your mind. So the next time somebody come with that negativity, The next time that person try to come around and doubt you, or if you in that type of relationship where it's just falling apart, you let that person know, I will not let you walk through my mind anymore with your dirty feet. Hopefully that was very helpful and informative. I realized that the loading is a little different. You guys get a slower reaction than what I put out. So it's like a lag. I kind of see it a little bit. But yeah. But this is the message. You let them know. I will not let you walk through my mind with your dirty feet. Meaning that I will not let you come over here with your negative Nancy. Over here, okay? Don't. That's what you say. You tell them, I rebuke your negativity in the name of God. Bye. That's what you do, okay? And then someone try to argue with you, you tell them, God bless you. Have a wonderful day. If you really want to throw them off, you just say, bonjour ben you. Be like, what? Exactly. Bye. Exactly. That's how you throw somebody off. So you gotta just in life curve what's going on, but be aware. Have humor, have happiness, have joy, but also be serious and understand that the world is what it is gonna be. It's always gonna be the way it's gonna be, and you gotta understand who you are, the positions that you play, and be your own hero in your story. Yep, that's it. That is it, y'all. I have no, what do you guys gonna give you diamonds and rubies today and advice? It's just simple advice. I want the best for you. That's to ball it down. I want the best for you, and I want you to love on you, and that's it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys next video. If you guys can go ahead and like this video, I would greatly appreciate it. And you have a wonderful day.